Stuart Baxter's side were knocked out of the quarterfinals of the Afcon competition, there has been question marks around the issue of the coach. Eric Tinkler feels Baxter's criticism is unfair.
Yeah, I think we need to be a little bit more patient with coaches. You know, it's always very easy for us to continue blaming coaches all the time. You know, but I think the problems that we have are far deeper than purely the coach. You know, unfortunately, and yeah, I'm a firm believer in continuity. You know, if you're going to keep chopping and changing week in, week out, year after year, how do you expect continuity? And the harsh reality is, if you are setting plans, then stick to your plans. You know, don't halfway through start changing your plans.
Bafana crashed out of the Afcon after suffering a 2-1 defeat to Nigeria. One man who knows Baxter well is former Bafana assistant coach Steve Kompela.
I can only wish him well. He's a great colleague, a friend of mine. I've worked with him before, as I said. And I hope we as a nation can only improve our quality and get to a level where not only a coach, but players and everybody else gets to a level where we could be like your Algeria, we could be like your Senegal. But when you look at your Algeria, you look at your Senegal, who were the finalists in the Afcon, what is it that they make? What are they made of? Are we made of that kind of fiber or fabric? And then it will lead us to discussing even other things that are more pertinent.
Despite Bafana outplaying host Egypt in the round of 16, some feel the overall performance was poor. Gavin Hunt believes the Englishman is on the right track.
I fully support the way what's happening, but I think they've got to the quarterfinals after not qualifying. I think it's something to build on for the future. Try and keep the players and try and qualify for the World Cup, and we go from there.
Many supporters feel the former SuperSport United mentor is not the right man to lead Bafana to success in future. But Gavin Lane asks for South Africans to be more patient with coaches.
I definitely think that every coach needs a time at a longer spell at any club. But yes, we are impatient. You look at our cricketers, if you look at our rugby guys, everyone's impatient. We need results, and that's the way we are, and it's not going to change. So I do think, yeah, let's give Baxter still, let him continue with his reign. Players are going to go back now to their clubs and everything like this, and hopefully he can formulate, you know, a way going forward that we can reproduce Bafana to its heydays when we were playing, you know, in those days.
The 65-year-old's contract with Bafana ends after the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Sipogazi Malenga, Durban.